viewers to our variety show. What you will see here tonight is a different kind of acts and sessions. So let's start. For our cooking session, we are going to prepare a delicious recipe. And this is a coconut flan. And what ingredients do we need? These are the ingredients. 4 eggs, 1 can condensed milk, milliliter milk, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1/4 cup grated coconut, and sugar. Now, how can we prepare this delicious recipe? Well, these are the steps you have to follow to make it. First, in a casserole on middle heat, melt the sugar, mixing in all moment until it converts in caramel. Second, in a bowl, beat 4 eggs with 1 can milk condensed, 1/4 cup grated coconut, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and half a little of milk, and use a wire whisk. Third, pour the caramel in a baking tray and after pour the mixture that was beat. 4. To finish, put the tray about another tray bigger or recipient with water. This is to avoid burning in the flan bottom part where it spoils the caramel. And 5th, introduce the trays into the oven previously heated during 5 minutes. Bake it during 45 minutes. When withdrawing, introduce a nib. It will come out the nib is clean, means that already is prepared. If the nib is creamy, it's necessary to bake it during another 10 minutes. So after spending some time in the kitchen, this is our final result, our coconut flan. Try to make it and enjoy this delicious taste. In our news session, we are going to talk a little about the war, our country, and their news. We have some notes of news. Let's start. Chinese court has ruled in favor of Apple in design patent disputes between the Cupertino, California company and a domestic phone maker on a ban on selling iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus phones in China. Last May, a Beijing patent regulator ordered Apple's Chinese subsidiary and a local retailer Sunfly to stop selling the iPhones after Shenzhen Bailey Marketing Service launched a complaint claiming that the patent for the design of its mobile phone 100C was being infringed by the iPhone sales. Apple and Sunfly took the Beijing Intellectual Property Office's ban to court. The Beijing Intellectual Property Court on Friday revoked the ban, saying Apple and Sunfly didn't violate Shenzhen Bailey's design patent for 100C phones. The court ruled that the regulator did not follow due procedures in ordering the ban, while there was no sufficient proof to claim the designs constitute a violation of intellectual property rights. Representatives of Beijing Intellectual Property Office and Shenzhen Bailey say they will take time to decide whether to appeal the ruling, according to Sino. In a ruling, they sent requests to the Patent Examination Board of the State Intellectual Property Office. The board the request, but Apple lodged a lawsuit against the rejection. The Beijing Intellectual Property Court on Friday ruled to maintain the board's decision. It is unclear if Apple will appeal. Totola Mamposina wrote the song Oye Manita for her friend, the singer and songwriter Estefania Caicedo. The singer Estefania used to perform regularly with her group of music and dancing in 2 places of the city of Cartagena de Indias, La Peragua and La Quemada. In the year 1992, Toto invited Stefania to participate as singer in her tour for Europe, which they successfully performed. Oye Manita is a song that tells of the friendship of two singers. Toto Mamposina and Marco Vinicio Llaga were invited to the concerts of signature series of Berklee College of Music at the end of 2015. During this visit, Toto and Marco performed master classes, performing a concert in the theater Berklee performs, and recording of Toto, Oye Manita with a group of 22 musicians, between them students and teachers. The invited artists to this series of concerts to Berklee have included Pat Metheny, Juan Luis Guerra, Ruben Blades, Cachao, Rosa Passos, Ivan Lins, and Susana Baca. The purpose of these visits is to give the students the real experience of interacting in different scenarios with great artists. Totola Momposina has dedicated her life to keep alive the tradition of the Caribbean music. The Momposina emerged as a national artist in 50s and conformed her own band during 60s. She started to make international tours and she achieved international recognition in 90s with the tours that she released with WOOMD and Album of Three Continents, the release of his album La Candela Viva with the label Real World, and the Mundial tours and the albums that continued in her career. In some instances, tapping on an image result will now pull up a shoppable list of products featured inside the photo. So if, for example, you're looking at a picture of a model wearing sunglasses and holding a handbag, Google may be able to display links to buy the bag and the glasses, or at least a pair that's similar to them. I think that is a good service. There are a bunch of countries about this, but the implication is that this will eventually spawn in a big way. At the moment, the shopping suggestions will appear in mobile searches and inside the Android search app. And they're only for a few categories of products: handbags, sunglasses, and shoes. Other clothing will be added in the next few months, as will home and garden products. Google says that the features release on machine vision to analyze the products and pick out similar items, but it's not clear how much that's a factor because the feature also depends in a big way on web developers who need to specifically add metadata to a site before its image can offer up those suggestions. Either way, the addition makes plenty of sense. Google says price and availability information was a top request from image search users, and the addition starts to make image search seem a lot more like Pinterest, which itself is often an image search tool with attached shopping information. In much the same way, this opens the door for Google to bring in more revenue. Google plans to expand the feature to more platforms later this year. Do you like the movies? I like them a lot. To be honest, I cannot spend all the weekend watching movies. During this year, a lot of amazing movies have been performed, and I have enjoyed so much some of them. So I chose one of those movies, and I want to talk a little about it. The name of the movie is Beauty and the Beast. I think it's obviously very appropriate this name for the film because this name describes very well the principal characters of the movie. So I wouldn't change the name of the movie. Beauty and the Beast is a romantic movie that was made in UK and USA during 2016 and was performed in March of 2017. The movie is about a traditional love story based on a fairy tale with the same name. The story tells about a beautiful young called Bella who is very kind and pretty and a prince with a spellbound that makes he look like a beast And the love story that starts between them, that relationship between them breaks the prince's course and made up his haunted mansion returns to normal. Having in account that the movie is a remake of the original film turned into a live-action version, I think that is really good because it has incredible graphics and locations that look very real. Also, the acting of Emma Watson and Diane Stevens as Bella and the Beast was really good. They made a different point of view of the story and showed the emotions and feelings of the movie very well and natural. I think that you have to see this movie because we has a lot of classic romance. So go to the cinema and watch Beauty and the Beast. Thanks so much to watch our variety show. I hope you have enjoyed. See you in a new video.